Hello, can you hear me? Okay. So now let's ramble a bit about Age of Mythology that I have in my mind. What if Age of Mythology is a free to play online game featuring like 100 civilization, maybe not 100, maybe like 50 something. I mean like the basic civilization maybe is this four, and this one we need to buy, for example. It's an online game, free to play. So we buy other civilization. I don't know, just thinking and rambling. And you guys can tell me what you think. It has the game. I mean, the company already have so many civilization like this one, but you can merge this civilization, three civilization to become one. What I mean by that is uh, Age of Mythology has three gods. God means three paths to choose. And of course, I don't mean like God powers. No, 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 no. Not that. It is better, I think, you make a new game, but similar to this concept. Make a game like Rise of Nation. I mean, the Rise of Nation, Rise, what's it called? Rise of Legends, which means it is a fantasy theme. You know, the theme is fantasy. It can be cyberpunk, it can be magic, can be aliens, but the gameplay is similar to Age of Empires. I mean, Age of Mythology. It has mythical units, it has heroes. Uh, have you ever imagined the steampunk Vinci? What is this? No, no, no. I'm a game developer. It's not keep up with the latest game industry news and oh, let's see where it leads me. Oh, email. Okay. Uh, can do this later. Have you ever thought Da Vinci? Where is the race? See that? The tank is fighting with myth unit. I mean, like, I know I've been saying this a lot on the internet, and some might have read it already. I've heard it, but I know most people don't. And they reply, they say, mixing Tang with myth unit game fight is not good. I mean, maybe they're correct because I think they are more professional RTS players, so they supposed to be correct than my philosophy ideas. But what I try to think is the tank works as a myth unit, so there should be a group of myth unit with a new name for myth unit style. Everything like tanks and those special monsters are called group as special units maybe. So uh, this special unit can be taken down by a hero and it needs favor, but since it's not a god, the gods, since it's not a mythical gods team anymore, so it used something like a new currency similar to both, kind of like a relic energy maybe, something like that. So maybe People gain relics different way on each civilization or same way. It's better the same way but different, but a little bit different. Not what I mean. What I'm trying to say is the civilization, the oh my God, I'm brain dead. Okay, I need to take a breath. Take a breath. I'm bored and tired. I wanted to talk about things. They are Greeks, Egyptians, Norse, Atlanteans, Chinese. All of these have different way to gain relic energy. So the other civilization can copy either from any of these, or they can copy the Vinci style where their building is like this and that. So the tank maybe needs to be a little bit smaller for it to appear like it needs. I mean, it can be destroyed by infantry and heroes. If it was a giant, I think that is a, a titan, I guess, a special relic unit, titan. But it can be bigger than this a little bit. So since it was fantasy, I guess you can create almost everything from mythology to fantasy to medieval to whatever aliens, magic. So see how the building build close to each other, and then one of them can be a relic energy generator. Okay, now let's talk about, instead of gods, we choose a leader of a path, such as how you choose a leader in Age of Empires 3, like this. It's not, you do not pick this like only when aging up. You choose three from the setting, like the starting game menu setting, just like Age of Empires. Yeah, I mean Age of Mythology, in the lobby. Like, yeah, like this. You pick a race, and then you pick their leaders, and then when you age up, you can pick some more leaders, smaller leaders, minor leaders, such as like this, give benefits. I don't know if you should choose two or something like this, five, I don't know. It depends, I guess. So each leader brings different tech, not just bonuses like this, not just bonus thing, but I mean, I don't think we really need something like this. It is better for tech like this and new units. And who knows about these abilities? I don't know. Maybe it's okay. I don't care much about this, I guess. But that because I'm not a pro player, so I usually abandon this. But who knows, a pro players might value this more. So We pick our major leader and then pick our minor leader as we age up. It will bring new tech, new units. And then, so that is what I like about uh, Age of Mythology because wait, where is the okay? Come on. Hey, why so slow? Think I'm opening too many. My PC is full. So every leader has a set of minor leaders in their group, such as this Athena Hermes, you can choose between this, and Apollo. So every major leader we choose, we have they have their own minor leader set, such as this. It is Aries and Hermes, while this is Athena and Hermes. Then the last one is Aries and Athena, you know. And on the next age, it's Aphrodite and Apollo. And this leader is Aphrodite and Dionysus. And then this leader is Apollo and Dionysus. And for the fourth or final era is Hera and Hephaestus, or Artemis and Hephaestus, or Hera and Hephaestus, Artemis and Hera, for example. So each of them brings technologies and new units, while the major leader also brings something like technology and units, and also set of units and everything. And then for something like Age of Empires, we can mix like For example, yeah, Chinese, Celts, Goth, who knows, which means like the Chinese, maybe the civilization have three leaders: the Chinese leaders, the Celt leaders, and the Goth leaders, major leaders. So the minor leaders is this and that, I don't know. But the point is their civilization can go archer and can go siege and can go infantry, for example. I don't know, I'm no pro. So I know almost to nothing about RTS game like this, for example. Ares like boosts human soldier, Athena boosts infantry and defense, and Aphrodite boosts villagers, Apollo boosts archers, Artemis boosts archers a little even further, and Hephaestus boosts human soldier armor and weapons, similar like that, while Hermes boosts cavalry, Dionysus boosts cavalry a furthermore, and then Hera boosts buildings and missed unit, something like that. Imagine this is the Chinese, Goth, and Celts. You can go here and there, and then you can use uh, from any settings of the fantasy world. Can instead of medieval and mythical, you can go to steampunks, magic, aliens, and you can go to something like modern. Maybe maybe the idea may sound ridiculous a little bit or a lot, but things can work out because of the balance and artistic stuff, aesthetic stuff. So if I were to make, I think I know how to make it suitable for the game. It doesn't matter if a clubman fighting with modern weapons. There are always a way to make it logical. That is how like creativity works. Like for example, take example from Dawn of War. Dawn of War, they have orcs and they have space marines. The orcs are uh, a race that represent a clubman. So a caveman, to make it more logical, They need to have heavy armor and brutal strength to make them stand out with infantry, imperial legions, lasers, and machine guns. That is the aesthetic. Something make it logical and creative. But if it's just naked caveman wearing a blunt club fighting with modern weapons and they fight fairly, there are strengths and weakness in everyone. I think it's okay. I don't mind about the appearance as long as there is strategy and logical in the gameplay and combat. So the appearance is not important to me, and I can live with a naked caveman fighting modern soldiers with machine guns and win. For example, there is just a way they can be have strength and disabilities and everything. So can put future to like cyber weapons, sci-fi. I mentioned everything already. Dragons, fantasy, steampunks, magic, everything. So what 50 civilization is too much to make for the balance, maybe. But it is much easier in the creative part, I guess. Just the balance will be hard. And you need to buy each civilization. Like the only free civilization is four, and then the rest you need to buy. So I don't know if the developers ever think about that, thought like that. Maybe I don't know if my ideas is great or not, but it's something a new experience. Who knows what it might bring? A mythical unit fighting with tanks, and everyone has a chance to win and lose. It's a very epic battle from space, aliens, to a primitive medieval and dinosaurs. Who knows? It's it sounds ridiculous, and I don't care much about what do you say that the 100% logical. The point is we have fun. That's all I care about. And being too logic is just making things harder. The harder the gap people prevent you from doing stuff, the harder the game to grow. So if the game cannot grow, that is why things always happen. Keep rolling the same and the same repetitively. So that is people are making the world of gaming community stuck because of that useless logical they demand. I mean, of course, the logical can make things good or great, but if you disband the demanding logical you ask for, it can grow much more. It's like a glass. Inside the glass there are trees that want to grow. The trees are not beautiful, but that is what you wanted because it brings oxygen. And the glass shapes your plant to shape like whatever you want. But it restricts the plant to grow the way the nature want it to be, the way it should be, so it cannot grow bigger. So to if you want it to grow even more bigger and give more oxygen, you need to remove the glass. Doesn't matter if it looks like how do you say it, unneat, unclean, or like I don't know how to say, messy. It looks like a mess. But of course, we cannot make a game look too messy. We need to trim it, but not with the glass. We need to trim it manually. I don't know. That's just what I think. So I'm gonna end this now. I'll come back for some more if I have any more. Thank you.